Today we are conducting the seabird population survey program. The purpose of this project is want to know the distribution of the seabirds at sea, especially the waters around the Taiwan.
We need energy, we need resources, we need green energy, but also we need to make sure they are not affecting the majority of the birds.
In our lab, we have a very high diversity of professionals, of our fellows.
I will encourage you to go to the wild, to go to the field, to watch birds. When you watch birds, you will, cultivate your passion to the nature.
I want to understand how animals want to eat the microplastic, and after they eat the plastic, what will happen, and the ecotoxicology will happen.
I love birds, I love wildlife. So I established a wildlife lab because maybe 50, 60 years ago in Taiwan, people think the forests only provide for cutting down the trees for industry use. They never thought this is a very, very important pool for biodiversity. With time passing by, we understand not only the terrestrial ecosystems is important, but vast marine environment remains largely explored.
Our main project is working on the seabirds. We mainly have two parts. The first part is to do the sea survey. We will collect the birds, the species, and the numbers, and other behaviors at sea, and we will collect these data, analyze them, where is the hotspot of the seabirds showing up, and what time is the main season as seabirds showing up near Taiwan. Another project is about the only seabirds that now breeding around Taiwan is the little tern, and we go to many their breeding sites and collect their breeding data, and we will try to figure out what's the breeding success of each breeding season, and also we will try to figure out the threats, and we'll try to do some conservation works to reduce the threats to little tern.
From the past, we work with UT Austin, Stephen University. We work on bee eater together. We also work on Taiwan Yuhina together with the Cornell University. And also my student work on the biodiversity monitoring with the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Chinese question term basically is critical endangered species in the world. The whole population is less than 150 individuals, adults, need a lot of attention. So we collaborate with international scholars, mainland Chinese scientists, and then Korean scientists, and also Japanese scientists. We work together, try to protect this colony. Now we cannot avoid development because a lot of development for humans' needs. But then we also have to care about the biodiversity. So different stakeholders need to have conversation, need to have communication to discuss about the issue, try to find a compromising way, and to make sure the developer is not really damage the wildlife habitat, is not damage the biodiversity. Far, we have been successfully, trying to set up the very safe habitat. We clean the vegetation, eradicate the rats and snakes, and then we put decoy, we put sound broadcasting, so to attract the birds to nest in the colony, in the habitat we want them to be in.
Yeah, and I have already stayed in this lab since I'm undergraduate student, and so far it's 10 years. And I learned a lot of skills in the lab, and including analysis data we collect from the field, and also using the equipments to help us to collect the data, and also some advanced techniques like using GPS trackers to know the routes of movement of the birds. And also we know how to negotiate with the local communities to work on the conservation works. Professor Yuan is very open-minded, so in our lab have a high diversity of profession related to wildlife. Our fellow working on different topics and have different skills. Besides the field work, we also have other topics and skills such as the taxidermy, forest therapy, and also the climate change. In our lab, you can broaden your horizon. So if you are interested in anything related to wildlife, you can find the chances in our lab.